My father said, "You'll never amount to anything." I left that night. 20 years later, he stood outside my company gates, asking for $5. I walked past him. I recognized him instantly. 20 years, and I still knew that face. The one that sneered at my report cards. The one that turned away when I asked for help. He didn't recognize me. "Spare some change?" he mumbled, holding out a shaking hand. I kept walking toward the building. 40 stories of glass and steel. Chen Technologies. My name on every floor. "Please, sir, just $5. I stopped at the entrance, scanned my badge. The door clicked open. Then I turned. "You're here every Tuesday," I said. He blinked. "You've seen me before? For 3 months. Then why didn't you?" I was waiting for the right day. Confusion crossed his face. Behind him, my assistant approached with 2 investors and a camera crew. Perfect timing. "Today's the shareholders meeting," I said. "Biggest day of my life. Press, investors, employees all here." He frowned. "I don't understand." "You will." I opened my company chat and typed one line. "Come to the front entrance. Now." Within minutes, 50 employees flooded outside. Then the investors. Then reporters, with cameras ready. Dad looked around, nervous. "What's happening?" "This," I said, "is your audience." A reporter pushed forward. "Mr. Chen, who is this man?" "My father," I said. "Robert Chen." Gasps. Cameras zoomed in. His face flushed. "Marcus, stop this." "Stop what? The truth?" I smiled. "You always said the truth hurts. Please. Do you remember my graduation?" "No answer." "You don't. You were at Murphy's bar." I called 17 times. "I had problems. You had excuses." I turned to the crowd. "He told my guidance counselor I wasn't college material. Called the school and said not to waste time writing letters for me." "That's a lie." I nodded to my assistant. She held up a tablet. "Phone records. Counselor notes." Gasps rippled through the crowd. I kept going. "He told my first employer I had a criminal record. I lost that job." "You can't prove." "I can. Emails, calls, letters, even one you sent to my girlfriend's parents, claiming I got someone pregnant." "I never." Her name was Sarah Mitchell. We were engaged. She left me the next day. Never heard from her again. The cameras flashed. Dad's face went pale. "Why are you doing this?" he whispered. "I'm not finished. When I was 16, I got accepted to a coding camp. Full scholarship." I stared right into his eyes. "You called them. Told them I was unstable. They revoked my spot." He dropped his head. "3 people from that camp work at Google now." "Marcus, please." "When I was 14, I entered a science fair. Worked 6 months on a solar project. The night before, you smashed it with a hammer." I was drunk." "No. You were sober. You told me I'd embarrass the family." A woman in the crowd covered her mouth. "I rebuilt it," I said quietly. "Didn't sleep for 3 days. Still won 3rd place. See? You didn't need it. I would have won first." I cut him off. "The judges told me. My presentation was weak because I hadn't slept. Because of you." The silence was heavy. My assistant handed me a folder. "This," I said, lifting it, "is every opportunity you ruined." 47 pages. He reached for it. "Let me." "No. You don't get to read my life like a file. You already stole enough of it." "I'm sorry. Please. I'm sick. I need help." "You need help?" I laughed softly. "When I needed help, you told me to figure it out myself. I'm your father. Biology doesn't make you one." The reporter's voice trembled. "Mr. Chen, are you going to help him?" I looked at him shaking, filthy, eyes full of panic. "I already did," I said. "See that building across the street? The shelter? I donated $2 million to it last year. They help anyone in need." Hope flickered in his eyes. "Except people with the last name Chen." I made sure of that. His face broke. "You monster." "No, Dad. I'm your student." Security stepped forward. "Escort him off company property," I said. "If he comes back, have him arrested." He lunged. "Just something. Anything. $5. I took out my wallet, pulled a crumpled bill. "You remember the 3rd grade trip?" I said quietly. $5 to see the science museum. I begged you for weeks. You said yes. Then that morning you forgot. I was the only kid who didn't go." He said nothing. "I sat alone in the library all day. Mrs. Patterson bought me lunch because you wouldn't." I looked at the bill. Funny how things come full circle. I tore it in half. Then again, let the pieces fall between us. "You'll never amount to anything either, Dad." I met his eyes, voice calm. "But at least I won't be there to watch." And they watch. Full story on the channel linked below.